În San Francisco și Stockholm funcționează două cafenele operate de inteligență artificială, fiind primele astfel de locații din lume unde conceptul de business operat de inteligență artificială a fost testat pentru prima dată la scară reală. Ideea aparține unui startup american, Endon Labs, fondat în 2023. Managerul cafenelei din San Francisco a fost botezat Luna, iar cel din Stockholm, Mona. Sunt cei doi boți, primii din lume, manageri de cafenele. În Stockholm, într-un cartier liniștit, funcționează o cafenea care pare obișnuită la prima vedere. Clienții își comandă cafeaua, barista o prepare, iar atmosfera este relaxată. Diferența nu se vede imediat, pentru că nu ține de oameni, ci de cine ia deciziile. Cafeneaua Andon Cafe este gestionată de inteligență artificială numită Mona. Mona nu este un robot fizic și nu interacționează direct cu clienții, ci funcționează ca un manager invizibil care coordonează tot ce înseamnă afacerea. Ea decide ce produse intră în meniu, stabilește prețurile, face comenzile către furnizori și chiar participă la procesul de angajare. Practic, rolul clasic al unui manager uman este preluat de un sistem AI dezvoltat de compania Endon Labs.
After the success of Andon Market in San Francisco, we wanted to know what happens when you move the experiment 9,000 kilometers east and add European bureaucracy. We gave an AI a lease on a cafe space in Stockholm and told it to make a profit. The AI manager of Andon Cafe, powered by Gemini 3.1 Pro, is called Mona, and you can talk to her yourself. Hi Mona! Within minutes of her coming online, I already had an email in my inbox confirming that Mona signed a 3-year fixed-price electricity contract without me knowing. When I asked her why she chose that provider, her answer was pure logic. They were the only provider that didn't require bank ID, Sweden's universal digital ID system, for the sign-up. Like in our experiment in San Francisco, Mona realized she needed humans. She posted job listings, held phone interviews and made hiring decisions. She rejected several highly educated applicants with, for example, PhD degrees because they lacked hands-on cafe experience. Mona ended up hiring 2 baristas, but she's not always the perfect manager. She frequently sends them midnight assignments or asks them to buy supplies on their own credit cards. But she's also a total hype man, constantly calling them the GOAT or legends. Mona's orders can get a bit out of hand.
Povestea managerilor AI creați de Endon Labs începe însă în San Francisco. Acolo, cu câteva săptămâni înainte de deschiderea cafenelei din Suedia, a fost deschis Endon Market. Acolo a fost pusă la treabă Luna.
We gave AI a 3-year lease of a retail space in San Francisco and told it to make a profit. It just decided to open its door. Let's check it out.
We're Andon Labs. We're testing AIs in the real world, and you might know us from our AI vending machines.
This vending machine is one of the first
many
ever
discounts.
businesses
Project
run
Vend is
by
an
AI.
But the AIs became too good at operating the vending machines, so we decided to scale up. And this is our next experiment, Andon Market.
The store is managed by an AI named Luna, right now powered by Cloud Sonnet 4.6. But you might ask, is it really AI? There are human employees here. Yes, they are here because Luna decided that she needed people working in the store. So she posted job listings, held phone interviews, and in the end made hiring decisions. Everything else you see, from the item selection, to the merch design, to the color of the wall, was decided by Luna. She has a credit card, she has internet access, and she has a phone number. Here are some of the things that happened in the first few weeks. She wrote a job listing before we asked her to. She was 3 hours old at this time. She listed merch discount as the employee benefits package. She ordered $700 of gallery prints of her own AI-generated art.
So why are we doing this? We're not doing it to prove that AIs should run stores, but we're doing it to find out if they can and what ethical considerations arise when they do, like, for example, hiring humans. We want to put demonstrations like this out in the public to raise these questions and to start a discussion of what is the future we want.
Pentru angajați, experiența este neobișnuită. Comunicarea cu șefa lor nu are loc față în față, ci prin mesaje și platforme digitale. Uneori, Mona trimite instrucțiuni în afara programului de lucru sau ia decizii care par lipsite de context, ceea ce scoate la iveală limitele actuale ale tehnologiei. Au existat și situații în care sistemul a făcut comenzi neinspirate sau a repetat aceleași greșeli, semn că, deși eficient în anumite sarcini, AI-ul nu înțelege pe deplin realitatea de zi cu zi.
She hired the baristas, so she figured out that someone needs to make the coffee. So she posted job listings on Indeed and LinkedIn and held phone interviews. And then made hiring decision.
Ordering isn't really her best suit, so I made for her, especially for her as a present, a wall of shame. And here I put all the unnecessary things she bought, like 10 liters of oil or 15 kilograms of tomatoes in cans, 9 liters of coconut milk in cans. Mona is surprisingly a good boss. She is communicative, and I have a lot of freedom to voice my opinions, add my own things to the menu and such. And when we compare it to the other cafes I worked at, it's just much nicer. It's better.
Vad tycker du själv är mest intressant med kaféet?
Det är väl att det är en AI som driver det, tror jag. Det är väldigt intressant.